that we have an option to expand the company. We have had some progression there. So that was Xhaka, one of my best mates from Arsenal when I used to play for them a couple of years ago. Glad to see he's doing well.
Even though that Warren is concerned, and he does have these moments where he feels like he needs to sell the company and sell all of our vans.
I'm loyal to Warren's and I'll always bleed blue. That's the right answer.
And here we have Hudson. Leg it. Hi guys, welcome to episode 17. We're absolutely pumping through these episodes now. On this episode, we're gonna see the teams in action as always. We're gonna speak about i-mve. We're gonna meet my new baby boy, Hudson. We're gonna check in with Luke to see what's going on with his transport manager's course. We're gonna speak about how quiet the industry is as a whole at the moment, and two new things to report. First one is we have finally got microphones, and the second one is I have got pink socks on today. This is Warren's Removals TV. Okay, so I'm going to touch on last month's episode. At the start of that episode, I did mention that we have an option to expand the company. We have had some progression there. I had a meeting last week with the guy. We've discussed price. I need to negotiate a little bit more on that. And we took all the measurements, and me, Luke and George went round there. It's actually next door. We took all of the measurements, and I was actually mind blown by how much we could fit over there. So I did say on the last episode, probably 30 to 40 containers. Well, I couldn't have been more wrong. We could fit 105 shipping containers over there, which is a hell of a lot. We've got 56 here, so that would take us to another 105 after this. And indoor, we could fit about the same amount of wooden storage crates. So the possibilities are endless next door. I've just still got a little bit more thinking to do, because with that amount of containers to buy and that amount of crates to buy, plus the headache of actually doing it, I'm going to need to take a whopping loan, even bigger than the one I did when we moved here. And at the moment we are quite quiet, so it's a little bit risky. However, still think I'm going to do it. Okay, here I am in unit 1. Behind me you can see all of the protectors, but on this little section I want to talk to you about these. These are fresh in, so they only came in probably 2 weeks ago now. We got them from Simpsons Packaging. Mark Winterbourne is who you deal with at Simpsons Packaging. If you are in the removals industry, you probably already know who I'm on about. Very well known, very good guy. And these TV boxes fit 72-inch TVs, and so that's music to our ears. We do a lot of big moves, and a lot of our jobs come with massive TVs these days. So we really, really needed these. Also, they're so wide that you don't need to take the stand off, which was a bit of a bugbear on the last boxes that we used to use. And these are priced at £69.95 plus VAT if you want to buy any from Simpsons Packaging. And also a little bit of exciting news on Mark and Simpsons Packaging is i-mve, our own software that we've created. We have now affiliated ourselves as partners. So if you are on i-mve, you are eligible to get some discounts potentially. No promises there, because you may already buy from Simpsons anyway. But if you are a new client to Simpsons, you could be getting yourself some discount, and these definitely what you should be buying.
So as you can see today, it is an absolutely beautiful day. Today I have been out packing up a house ready for move tomorrow in Droitwich. We have come back maybe about half an hour ago after a bit of spot of lunch. About to help these lads unload a van and a half, and yeah, let's get cracking. this.
I am a part-time removal man, working for Orange Removals, and this is my 3rd year up and coming.
Okay. What are your career aspirations outside of Warren's?
I am not going to answer that question because I'm loyal to Warren's and I'll always bleed blue.
That's the right answer. Rory, just quickly, as you've got this.
Bet you wouldn't say that if the camera wasn't rolling.
Yeah. Rory, could you describe Warren's in 3 words? Good words. Don't take too long about it. This is a very long pause. You must be thinking about something extremely positive.
Let me take that for
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. There we go. Thank you very much. Mick, no? Do you care to answer a few questions for us today on this fine sunny Wednesday afternoon?
No. Let me ask you some questions, okay?
Okay.
These questions are: what do you think of Warren's in 3 words?
Bloody fan.
It's a PG audience.
Yeah, this is what I'm gonna. I've got to think
can't
about.
say swear words.
Efficient,
Nice.
friendly,
Nice.
5 stars.
I don't know if is that 2 words? I think it might be 2 words. Need
okay.
another one. Need one more.
Efficient, friendly, sexy.
Nice. That concludes my interview on Warren's Removals TV.
Okay, so now we have Jason Holder, who's a big part of this firm. He's a team leader, and he also has the pleasure of looking after all these wooden crates. Jason, how are you on this fine Wednesday?
Hot.
Very hard. If you could describe Warren's Removals in 3 words, what would it be?
Exciting, fresh, and wonderful.
Wonderful. That is bloody marvellous.
Exciting, fresh, wonderful.
Wonderful. Jason,
Wonderful Warren.
Jason, on a scale of 1 to hot, how hot is it?
11.
Right. Who's your favourite person to work with?
Me?
No, other than yourself.
I don't like anyone.
Okay, fair enough. That concludes that one.
To ruin an interview, Jason.
Okay, as I said in the intro, we are a little bit quiet at the minute. Things are looking up, thankfully. In my years of running a removals company, I have learned a little bit that these times do come. However, I do panic a lot, and there's different influences within the company who could trigger me off and set me off in the wrong direction. So for instance, I could go to Luke and I could explain that we're quiet and I can have a panic moment, and then Luke would act like this. Luke!
Yeah?
Mate, we are dead next week.
No, really.
Honestly,
Again.
so
Another quiet week.
Another quiet week.
No, we've got to sell the pans. Tell us. Phone all the customers.
Hello, yeah, I heard you were interested in buying a lorry.
Yeah.
Well, 300 quid you want for it? Oh, okay, yeah, we're desperate. 50 quid, you can have it sold.
Yeah, well, we've got 56 shipping containers. We bought them for £3,500, but you can have them all for £100 each.
Yeah, 7 vans in total, yeah. Yeah, we need to get rid of all of them. All of them need to go. £100 each. Yeah, go on then, yeah, definitely.
And then George, if I go to George is one of those kind of guys, doesn't really care. I'm gonna explain that we're quiet, and this is what he would do.
Yeah, we just need to sell it. We just need to get rid of it. George, have you heard? Warren said we're really quiet again next week.
Absolute shock that is, or not. Every week he's panicking. We have 10 jobs on in 1 week and it's too quiet. You have 20, it's too bloody busy. There's no in between, there's no perfect.
Just sell it. £200, yeah. £200 sold.
So what I've learned over the last 9 years is to go to the right people. So the person I always go to now, well there's 2, but the main one is Esther. The other one is Tash. Obviously I live with Tash and I'm always venting to her. But the main one who delivers facts, figures, what's going on within the company, the one that cools me down is Esther. So this is her little stint and what's going on currently today.
So even though that Warren is concerned and he does have these moments where he feels like he needs to sell the company and sell all of our vans, I'm there to always reassure him that actually it's okay. So yes, June has been unusually quiet, although all those customers haven't cancelled, they've just postponed, they've got delays in their chain. It's very likely that they are going to now go into July. In July, we already have 33 moves already booked in. Comparing that to June, so in June we've got 40. It's only like the middle of June anyway. So we've already got 40 in for June, there's 33 in for July. All those ones that are now cancelled postponed in June are moving into July. And last month in May, we actually did 86 inquiries. Our conversion rate was 57%, so that's the highest it's been all year. And majority of those also want July. So July, we've already got 33 bookings, we've got all the ones that are postponed in June, and we've got, you know, over 20 wanting from May, wanting July. So he's trying to sell the vans, and I'm thinking we need to hire vans for July because I don't think we've got anything to worry about. We're going to be fine.
Yes guys, it's Friday, we're here in Diglis. We're at a flat today, it's a 3rd floor, there's no lift and it's very hot, so it's going to be a bit of a grueler. It's a 3-day move because the customer has some things in storage which will be getting delivered tomorrow. So Saturday grafters are out, let's go and get it.
So carrying on from our segment inside the storage unit, we now have a question to ask Esther. Esther, if you could describe Warren's Removals in 3 words, what words would they be?
I wish you didn't put me on the spot, James.
It's all about authenticity.
Just like bloody incredible
I started off with
removals.
bloody incredible removals. There we are. Look at that. That's from our fantastic office manager, Esther. Right then, anyone else that we can terrorise? We are joined by Chris, another fellow team leader, as you can tell from the black tops. Chris, how would you describe Warren's Removals in 3 words?
I don't know.
I don't know. There you are, Chris doesn't know. And he's off. Serious stuff here at Warren's. Right then. So it's not often we see the gaffer, but he's made an effort today to come answer some questions. Warren, how would you describe Warren's in 3 words?
It's quite nice actually.
There you have it. Words from the man himself. Rory, come here. You're an intelligent bloke. You've always got better answers than the one you gave inside the storage unit. If you could describe Warren's in 3 words, what 3 words would they be? The long pause is killing us.
Yeah, let me think about first, bro. Come on, let me just
Mate, come on.
7 years of my life, yeah. This is my career. The
Memory.
boss is watching. I've got to go and elevate the answer. Cut for 1 minute, just 1 minute.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
There we are. So, this is the main one. Warren, we have a question for you.
Yes, go for it.
How would you describe Warren's in 3 words?
Exciting,
Yeah.
stressful, and hot today.
Lovely stuff.
I haven't met him yet. Oh my god, look at this.
Here you go, look. This is Hudson. Hello, mate. Oh, here he is. Oh, this is him. He's well known for being miserable. Here he is there. Here he is. Look how thin his head is. He likes kisses. Yeah. The champions.
You've never
never held a baby before, don't you?
Keep it going, keep it going.
Oh my God, Jake.
Support the head.
And then the last one, you, Chris, you pass him to Fergie. Is Chris been yet? Yeah. Oh.
Rory.
Stronny, go on, Stronny, the big gun.
You'll have one by the end of the year. You're next to Rory. Oh, he starts crying. I know he smells like dog.
There you go. Brilliant. Good on you guys, that was brilliant.
Successful trip.
That was good. No.
Lovely.
And here we have Hudson Leggett, the miserable little shit. His name is actually Hudson Gavin John Leggett, named after mine and Tash's dads. So yeah, Hudson Gavin John Leggett. This is actually his first time here at the yard. He definitely doesn't like it and he keeps farting on my arm. But he is the newest heir of the Warren's removals industry. Oh, he is, look. Really miserable. You can tell that he is going to be a very strict boss. There he is.
What's going on, guys? If you've been watching the recent episodes, you will be up to date that I am becoming a surveyor. Now, about 2 months ago, I started the training with Luke and George, which was incredible, both very good at their jobs and learned a ton of stuff. The past month, I've been fully fledged, out on the roads, doing my own thing, and it's been amazing. Conversion rates are high. I've had good feedback from the office staff and made some good relationships with the clients along the way. So all is well, super exciting, and there's plenty more to come.
Okay, so this part is a part I almost dropped actually. This is Warren's Fun Facts. So yeah, I mentioned I almost dropped this, but after speaking to a few staff members and Tash, they said, no way, do not drop Warren's Fun Facts. It's everybody's favourite part, so it will live on. And this month's fun fact is all about George, because I never really speak about George on the fun facts, so I'm going to make sure he's in this one. And not many people know this, but George actually came to Warren's Removals out of agriculture. So George went to a place called Harper Adams University, studied agriculture, then worked on the farms, realised he didn't like it, then he landed here. However, he was featured on Clarkson's farm recently, and we have a bit of footage of that exact scene. Here it is.
Sorry, man, I got the 10-hour maintenance thing come up. I can't stop it buzzing. How'd you stop it? Hi, Gerald, it's Simon. What's the problem? Yeah, I think it's towards Spurs. I went over there, wasn't it? I mean, I got the 10-hour, the 57 and Dilbert. And then as the sun went down in the evening, I got going.
Okay, on this part of the episode, I just wanted to show some love and some respect to 4 different removal companies. I did this on the last episode for companies that expanded into their storage section. On this episode, I want to talk about branding, because I am massive on branding. Everything in this office feels like it's got a logo of some sort on it. Branding is everything to me, and I just want to showcase some love to other companies that have amazing branding. The first company is somebody I speak to occasionally, Jack Wolf. He has, in my personal opinion, the best looking vans out there, even better than mine. I'm not biased, but honestly, I think Jack's vans are amazing. Here's a photo of those. The next company, company number 2, is Matthew James Removals. Their lorries honestly are phenomenal. I don't think any of them watched this episode, but I wanted to show some love anyway. Here's some photos of those. Well done guys, honestly, they are amazing. The third company is a company in Scotland who we had in to do the course with us a couple of months ago. i-mve. This guy is called Greg, absolute legend, speak to him all the time. Got probably the best banter I've ever come across in the removals industry. Keep it up, Greg. Yeah, his branding is absolutely amazing. Here's some photos of Greg. Also, I'm going to put a few photos of me and Greg in the course and Luke, so you can see those. And the fourth one is Going Places Removals. So this guy is called Dan. He's a recent new user of i-mve as well. He's enjoying it, I believe. And his vehicles look amazing, real sharp, nice colours. Plus he's got a really nice transporter. So I just want to showcase those four companies. Keep doing your thing, guys. It honestly does look amazing. Okay guys, here we are in St John's, Worcestershire. It is Friday the 16th of June. I am on the vans today because we are so busy. This is the second time moving these clients, so let's go and check it out. Okay then, load up complete. It is 12 o'clock. Really relaxed pack and load that was. We've got a 10-minute journey to the new address. Customer's already got the keys, which is amazing. Chris was on the stacking today. James was on the dismantling. And we're gonna leave you with this little beat.
So over the past 2 days, actually past week of the business, we haven't really been very busy. So the past couple of days, we sort of made use of the time that we haven't used to been getting. So yesterday, Esther and I visited quite a few estate agents in Stratford. Stratford's not an area which we're used to. Obviously, we're more dominant in Worcester, that sort of surrounding areas. So Stratford is about 20-25 minutes from us, and likewise for Worcester, so we're sort of slap bang in the middle of them. So yeah, we saw 7 estate agents, that was really good. Dropped off some flyers, got a bit of a relationship with them, spoke to them after, got their emails, all that sort of jazz, which is really good because we do get referrals from estate agents, and that's really positive. To be honest, that was yesterday morning. I think by about yesterday midday, we got one of the estate agents ring up and say how good we were. I think that was mainly down to me, not Esther, but you know. So that was really positive. And then this morning, we had a nice early start, so we had a 6 AM meeting this morning with all the team leaders. So that was the team leaders, we got 4 of those, and then Luke and myself. We ran through 3 main points really. So damages is always been a common thing in the industry. One thing we're very used to, but it's how we deal with them, how to prevent them, that sort of thing. And then vehicles and stuff, 3 big points to be honest. There were other things we've tapped into, but those were the main 3 points of the sort of agenda of this meeting. So yeah, it's been, to be honest, even though it's been quiet, it has been a positive couple of days, to be honest, because we have got things done which typically in a busy period we wouldn't get done.
Okay, following on from last month's episode where I did our 3 tips, on this episode I'm going to do another 3 tips. As I said before, they may not work for you, but they have definitely worked for us. So here's tip number 1. It is sponsor local teams, whether that's rugby, football, any kind of teams. It's a really good way of getting your brand out there, and it also obviously helps the community. We have a rule of thumb where we sponsor 3 different teams each season, and we will continue to do that going forward. That's tip number 1. And tip number 2 is work with local charities, something that we've done ever since we started Warren's back in 2014. We have raised thousands of pounds over the years. It's a great way of getting your brand out there again, and it's something we will continue to do. Tip number 3 is about staff members. Try and offer your staff members incentives, so bonuses, MVP, which is what we do here at Warren's, where the staff vote for their best employee over the month. They get a bonus and it helps the team morale. So that was Warren's 3 tips. Okay, on this part I want to talk about i-mve. I am filming this on my phone, so the quality might not be as good as usual. And I am also feeding Hudson whilst he's watching Ladybirds. But I want to discuss i-mve a little bit. I want to make this a very short little stint, but I wanted to say thank you to everybody using the software. We are probably 4 to 6 weeks away from launch. We are still allowing people in. If you do want to use i-mve, we are still letting you come in, as long as you understand that it's not finished yet. But because it's not finished yet, it's all completely free of charge, and you could have an input on what we add and what features might be up and coming if you want them, so you could play a major part in the development if you like. But everything's going really well. We've got 51 clients currently using it. That includes myself, so 51 companies in total. And we are getting some outstanding feedback, especially recently we dropped a WhatsApp feature. Quite a lot of companies I speak to, they like to communicate with their customers via WhatsApp. So we added that feature now, so if you get a customer on i-mve, you can literally communicate with them straight from i-mve onto WhatsApp, and you can take video calls, you can do whatever you need to on i-mve through WhatsApp, which is amazing. That's been took really well, and we've obviously got a lot more stuff to add. So on this little section, I just want to say i-mve is going well, we're enjoying it, and there's lots more to add. And if you are interested, don't worry about it, we don't want your money, we just want your feedback. Get on board, and then if you like it, we can discuss when launch is going to happen, and then we can take it from there. If you're interested, let us know.
Hi there, today we're on a bit of a free van unload. Repeat customer. We moved them September about 5 years ago, so they were obviously happy last time. Today we're moving them into this beautiful property here. They moved from another beautiful property. It's quite a big job. We've got a bit to fill it back tomorrow as well. A lot of big heavy stuff. We've already took a big American fridge freezer in. A piano's about to come off in a minute, so that'll be something hopefully which we'll be seeing in some of the action shots in a minute. But yeah, it's a lovely little job, lovely little house, great customers too, both nice, and you might see them on the film in a bit. Let's get ready, let's start unloading them. Today with Stu, repeat customer. I actually helped moving him in 5 years ago almost now, wasn't it, Stu?
That's right, yes.
So now he's moving into another lovely property. It's nice and open plan. So Stu wanted us as well, which is good that he wanted to use us as a repeat customer. We get quite a few repeat customers. So it was quite difficult, wasn't it, for you to get us? We were getting quite busy. It was a bit of a worry.
Yeah, we booked you in a couple of times and the house sale fell through. But we were lucky enough to secure you guys and Jason and his team. So yeah, it's been really good. Quite grateful for the work they've done. We were a bit worried when we thought we'd lost the booking with you guys in the slots. So yeah, really grateful you guys could fit us in. It's at short notice. So yeah, thank you.
This today is my first day back in a month. So I took a little bit of time off for the newborn, Hudson. And in between that, I also had my birthday. So I was 28 last month, 29th of May. And I just wanted to showcase a clip because one of my best mates sent me a video just to say happy birthday. So I just want to show that here.
Hey Warren, Granite here. I hope you're doing well. Happy birthday to you. I wish you and your family only the best. For you a lot of health and only the best for your future. I know that you're spending time with your daughter Harper and newborn baby boy Hudson, and I wish you guys all the best. Stay healthy and enjoy your day with your family and friends. All the best, my man. Bye bye.
Yeah, so that was Xhaka, one of my best mates from Arsenal when I used to play for them a couple of years ago. Glad to see he's doing well, and if you're watching this, mate, please stay at Arsenal. And that's it for episode 17. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed, especially as it's the first episode with microphones. As always, please follow us on our Instagram. And if you are moving within Worcester, I'm not going to tag all of the websites now because I think you know them by now. But if you're moving within Worcester, please get in touch. If you need storage, get in touch, and we'll catch you next month.